Chief Justice John Roberts said, while the meaning of the phrase "an exchange established by the state" may seem plain when viewed in isolation, such a reading turns out to be untenable in light of the statute as a whole. And as Linda pointed out in something she's written today, Chief Justice Roberts used Scalia's own words against him from previous opinions. I want to read a couple of those where Justice Roberts quotes Scalia saying, "The words of a statute must be read in context and with a view to their place in the overall statutory scheme." That was the argument that the Chief was making today. He also said, and this is again quoting Scalia, "A provision that may seem ambiguous in isolation is often clarified by the remainder of the statutory scheme." There was Chief Justice Roberts using just the boilerplate, as we understand it, about how you interpret ambiguous statutes.
Right. In fact, I think one of the reasons Scalia's dissent may have been so angry is Scalia, in many ways, was dissenting from Scalia.
Yes.
Because he had written those things both in earlier decisions and also in other writings in his book.
The Senate, which is where this provision emanated from, because the language, particularly this tax credit language, was the Senate language, which was signed into law after President Kennedy died and the House agreed to pass it, was the discussion of a number of senators, all 100 senators, for months and months. Not once during that time did I ever hear a senator, Republican or Democrat, state that they believed the state should decide whether these individuals in their state would get the tax credit or not. That simply was not the intent from the original proposals that Senator Baucus and Senator Harkin and others put out, and that were debated openly and publicly for months.